New this morning, today fire restrictions go in effect in Summit County, where all the record hot temperatures and dry conditions have fire danger worse at this time than it was over the summer.
Yeah, and that's where we find our man in the mountains, Matt Renew, this morning. Matt, Summit County went all summer without fire restrictions, but today those are going in place, and it's October.
You're right. It's kind of weird, Erica, Lauren. Good morning, but those restrictions are now started here in Summit County. It's been so warm and so dry, and even though it's October when we should be seeing much cooler temperatures and at least some moisture, we haven't gotten any of that this season, so those fire restrictions are now in place. At the North 10-mile trailhead, it might look like fall, but Hannah Olson with Summit Fire EMS,
Wildland Division Fuel Specialist,
is still busy with the wildfire season. September and October have brought record high temperatures and dried out the vegetation.
Our aspen leaves that just a week ago were beautiful and golden, and now they're crispy and brown and really ready to burn.
So much so, fire danger is very high, and for the first time since 2021, fire restrictions are now in place in Summit County.
We haven't been in fire restrictions in a couple of years.
And that's thanks in part to the dry conditions over much of the country, which is stretching firefighting resources thin.
That's the other factor that we look at, is where we're sitting as a nation. And as a nation, we're at a preparedness level of 5 out of 5. So that's the highest preparedness level. That means that if we were to get a big fire here and want to call in other firefighters or aviation resources, that we might foresee having a hard time getting them here.
Those level 1 restrictions basically mean no open burning if you're in a designated campground and there's a fire pit that's got a grate or screen over it to keep the sparks from flying. You can have a fire there, but not out in the open. And those restrictions are not just Summit County, but Routt County as well as Grand County will likely be in place until we see some measurable snowfall start to cover some of this vegetation. Reporting from Summit County, I'm Matt Renew, 9 News. Lauren, Erica, one of the other problems, we've had so many wet summers over the past few years that the vegetation has just been growing. Look at this. I'm about 6'4". Some of this grass is as tall as I am, and so that's one of the other issues, and you can see this type of grass all over Summit County, and one of the other reasons why those restrictions have been put into place.
Matt really had to look for you back there.
Yeah.
If Matt is almost buried, Erica, we would not be visible.
Oh, yeah.
We wouldn't be visible.
Right? It's like I'm on a safari back there.
Thank you so much, Matt.